Hello guys, welcome again, a new live stream. Well, actually this week is pretty good, right, for Bitcoin. Finally it's moving. So well, this chart is the 5-day chart. I posted this technical analysis I think like 1 month ago when Bitcoin was around $26,000. And I posted this chart in another channel for long term, where my target, as I said in that time, right, if we see Bitcoin holding $26,000, we could see in the long term, right, around $30,000. Now it's here. So the question is Bitcoin ready to break this range? Because it's a range, right? You can see it's very clear the range. It is a range where the top is 30K, the bottom is $25,000. And actually Bitcoin is doing very well, yes. But in this live stream, in this technical analysis, as I said before, I am very realistic. Even if I knew, I mean, technically speaking, I was expecting something like this, I decided not to buy, in my case, Bitcoin and altcoins. Why? Because I don't see the same setup as before. So I am in long position, yes. In my main account, around $26,000, $26,850 around here. And I am trading in 4-hour chart all this move. Now let's talk about something very important here right now. Potentially we could see a break. Maybe yes, but for this technical analysis, I'm gonna show you one day chart. One day chart, as you can see here, let me show you here, is forming a better divergence, as you can see here. It's better divergence, and also Bitcoin is testing the top of the range, as you can see here, around $30,000. So I will be careful here, looking for longs here. Actually, the long position in one day chart. The second opportunity, it was around here, and I was in long position. I closed my position around $28,500, and this trade, this part, I didn't trade at all. I didn't do anything. So in 4-hour chart, I was trading this part, and in one day chart, I am here, around here, $26,000, 800 around here. I am in this area. But let me show you something here very important. Bitcoin is forming a better divergence here. So if you're bullish right now for Bitcoin, you want to see Bitcoin at 40K, 50K, whatever, right? You want to see invalidation of this better divergence. Because if we see this, right? So you want to see something like this, right? The hill must be higher than the previous one. But if we see something like this, right? Like actually the hill is not like that. And also with this move here, and testing major resistance in the top, is, well, that is gonna be the trigger for something I am looking for in weekly chart. That's my point. And the reason is very simple, is because in the monthly, remember, we are, actually it's very concerning here, because in the monthly chart, Bitcoin in the macro time frame is doing nothing. It's just in sideways here. People would say it's consolidation. Maybe you're right. The problem here I have in the monthly chart is the time. Every time when we got this buy signal in the monthly chart, historically speaking, we saw the bull market, and Bitcoin was very far away, very far away. I mean, super high after 1 year or two. Yeah, for example, from this buy signal here, Bitcoin was, you see, all this move, right? From the buy signal and the sell signal here. The buy signal here and here is around, it was around 350%. And from this area was just sideways for me, yeah, this area. And the next buy signal here, yeah, it was very strong, right? I mean, this is not like the best buy opportunity for me here. And here, as you can see here from the buy signal here and here, well, if we compare what Bitcoin is doing, is not actually very strong in the monthly chart. So the best scenario for Bitcoin right now is just staying sideways here, yes. If we see a weekly close above $30,000, 600, 500, I would say weekly close, right? Weekly close. I mean, this weekend, if we see Bitcoin closing about there, yes, I will start looking for higher prices. The next level is gonna be around $37,000, around $40,000. Actually, it's gonna be fast. If we see Bitcoin breaking 30K, get ready, because yes, we will have, just in 1 week or two, Bitcoin will just hit 40K very fast. And this is the area, like, if you want to see reversals in the macro timeframes, you want to see Bitcoin, well, testing $40,000, and after the pullback, yes, continuation and 1 million you want. But the thing here is like right now Bitcoin is in sideways where the top is 30K and the bottom is $25,000. Something we were expecting, of course, in the channel. I'm here, yeah. Now, what I'm doing right now, I am looking for shorts in the short term. Let me show you why. There is an obvious bearish divergence forming here, as you can see here. Beautiful bearish divergence here from this point and this point, as you can see here, this point and this point. And I know here, this area between $30,000 and $30,500, this area is area of macro resistance. So no longs, at least not for me. And also plus, if we see the bearish divergence, the confirmation, right? We see this, right? The bearish divergence here in one-day chart. Careful here if you are looking for, to the moon, right? $30,000, and from here 1 million, right? So careful here. We have to be, at least in my case, I'm very realistic with this technical analysis. And let me show you something else. Today chart, yes, it's an extension here, yes, but the thing here is like if you are new in my live streams, the signals I like to take is when you see the darker purple here in this area, not when you see something like this. Usually when you see extensions like this, like for example, light blue, darker blue, and after light blue, is usually they are not healthy. I mean, this is not something you don't want to see. You want to see something like this when you want to take a long position in this case. Now, I'm still waiting for this topping for our chart. Of course, technically speaking, the target should be the MI55. Yes, and from there, potentially a pullback here. And after that, maybe Bitcoin will be in sideways here in $30,000. And that's my point. You are bullish right now. Bitcoin has the opportunity to break this $30,000 and close about there. And yes, from there, we will start looking for maybe 40K or something like that. What I am doing right now, seriously, and I know maybe for you it's very hard this because, oh no, it's bullish to 1 million. Believe me, I am old enough and I saw these kind of things for many years. So sometimes I feel like I envy you because I am not emotional at all about the markets anymore. Not like 6-7 years ago. So the thing here is like, technically speaking, no thank you, no thank you. This is resistance, no thank you, right? No thank you. Go long, all in, 1 hour chart to the moon because right now everything is green, right? No thank you, right? No thanks. So the last trade I executed was this one when Bitcoin was here, and I said it's gonna be to the upside. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to see Bitcoin at 30K. Honestly, testing 30K. I was looking for $27,000, $28,500 around this area, and I closed my position. This area, I am doing nothing. Okay, nothing. Let me tell you something. Yes, actually, local guide, welcome. Yeah, right. I don't follow patterns, okay, but I know traditional traders, they are looking for a nasty head and shoulders pattern here, as you can see here, right? So I don't follow patterns, right? I was doing that many years ago, but I think you know very well this, right? Usually it's like this. So I don't follow traditional patterns, but yes, I know social media people, they are talking about this. I don't follow patterns. I respect them. You're making profits with this, perfect, but not my case. Now, we have a buy signal. It's about to be confirmed this week. We will see the confirmation maybe this week. But I said in my channel, in my private channels, this could be a very easy fake out in weekly chart, okay? Because if we see Bitcoin just in sideways, imagine here, right? Just in sideways here, maybe next week, for example, or this weekend, and you see rejection here, that is gonna be something like this, right? We will see something like this. So what do you want to see? You want to see a breakout. You want to see Bitcoin without a stopping. No. You want to see Bitcoin keep pumping right now. Right now it's 30K, tomorrow 31. Remember what? Maybe you don't remember, but for example here in 2019, Bitcoin was every week was making a new high. You see, every week. Here in 2019, it was at $5,000. Next week was at 6,000. Next week was at 8,000, and so on. You see? So you want to see something like this if this is a bull market, because this is a bull market, I mean, in weekly chart, right? Now, the thing here is that, yes, to be fair, we have potential buy signal, but in this case, we don't have the volume in our side. That's my concern. We don't have the volume in our side, and that is something I don't want to see, because, for example, here, Bitcoin in 5-day chart is testing resistance right now in volume. Yeah. So what is the rule? Usually when you see these kind of things, right, is testing here to what? To keep falling. Okay. The problem right now I have with Bitcoin and all the crypto space is timing, right? If I saw this move, for example, if we saw this move, imagine like in June or July, we saw this kind of move. Yeah, I will be very bullish right now. I will start calling for 50K or even 60K at this point. But the problem right now is like in a very, very bad timing, Bitcoin is doing this. Why? Because the monthly is, I mean, auto reaction from this area, my friend. Auto reaction from here. Imagine like this, right? October, 10 days. Okay, imagine it's in sideways here, and after another candle here, rejecting this area here. The only thing is gonna happen is Bitcoin is gonna start wasting time here in the monthly, and you don't wanna see that. Honestly, I wanna see Bitcoin pumping. I wanna see Bitcoin at 40K, 50K to the moon, 1 million. Yes, yes. All people, they are happy, right? All of us, we're happy when we see Bitcoin pumping. Yes, and actually bull markets they are very easy to trade. No skills required. So, but one thing is what I think, what I believe, what I want. Another thing is, well, my system of trading. So I have no choice. I have to respect my system of trading. That's why I am not buying here. Hey, but you could be in profit right now. Yes, someone asked me. Hey, you could be in profit right now. Yes, but if I buy in monthly, I don't want to see the chart in 1 year. That's my point. I don't want to see Bitcoin in 1 year. If I buy in monthly, I buy right now and I have to wait 1 year, because that is the technical, the period like usually we see monthly, right? So if I buy here right now, okay, I can do it if I want, but the problem is the timing. I don't have 1 year. Yeah, maybe a couple of months, maybe 3 months maximum. Yeah, but why? Because here, around here was a timing to buy, around here. You see, here or here. And after 1 year or two, what happened? You wait here and finally you hold because you follow a system of trading. And after 1 year or 1 year and a half, you see the result, right? Same thing here. I bought at 17K around here. And I sold at $27,000 after like 5 months, something like that. And that's it. It's the last time I bought Bitcoin. And right now here, people, they are asking me, hey, you have to buy. Why? Why I have to buy? You can buy. Just don't ask me. But Bitcoin will hit 40K. I don't care. It's fine. I can trade futures. I can go long. That's it. No problem. I am not like holder. I am a trader. I am using my skills as a trader to, well, project the market in the long term. That's it. So now, on the chart here, you wanna see. Let me be more clear. You wanna see Bitcoin non-stop, keep pumping right now to the moon right now. If the Bitcoin, if this move is real, if this move actually is the bull market, is a bull market, because I can see Twitter right now. I can see social media people. Oh my God, Bitcoin is green, whatever. I wanna see a very strong breakout, and I wanna show you how. Let me show you. I have a very good example in 2018. In 2018, when Bitcoin crashed to $3,000, let me show you here, because I wanna show you a good example. You will get a good idea. For example, here, Bitcoin was in sideways here, right? It was in sideways. And what happened after that? Bitcoin was at 55, and after that, look at this, the breakout, and not just this breakout. Look at that. This one, you see, this breakout was 30% breakout. You see, and after that, yes, we are in a bull market. Why? Because this breakout is not just was in 1 day chart, actually was in higher time frames as well. So what we did here, just follow the trend. After 1 month, I was waiting for my system right here, and after that to the moon. Yes, maybe you won't catch the bottom, but you will ride the trend. You will trade the trend. So this kind of breakout I wanna see. Imagine right now Bitcoin is at 30K. This is 30K. This is 30K, right? You wanna see Bitcoin doing this. You see, you wanna see doing this. Bitcoin doing something like this. Okay, you wanna see something like this. And this is not a breakout. I want to clarify some stuff I saw on Twitter. People there say, it's a breakout. No, a breakout of what? This is sideways, okay? Bitcoin is in sideways. Let me show you in weekly chart. Here, you see, this is sideways, where you can say maybe it's a consolidation. Maybe yes, right? Maybe yes. Maybe you're right. Maybe Bitcoin will be here, right? In sideways. But you want to see a very strong candle doing something like this. That is your breakout. You see? That's your breakout. Technically speaking, is to the upside? Yes. It's bullish? Technically, yes. But the problem is it's the time and the volume. That's why, in my case, I am just trading. I am not holding anything. I am just trading. Okay? So, now weekend is coming. The problem, my friends, is this. If you are learning my system of trading, you know volume is a key factor in all my systems, right? All my setups, always I see first the volume. So I apply exactly the same rule in higher time frames. Yeah, this time we don't have the volume. Yeah, so this is telling me like if Bitcoin is just rejected again from $30,000, there is a very good chance it's gonna just break down, right? Now the pivot is very easy. It's not $25,000 now; it's around $27,000. So Bitcoin must hold $27,000, yes, this month, and potentially November as well, to be bullish. Okay, yeah. As long as this green box is holding, you can say maybe 25, maybe yes, but I like more $27,000. Why? Because I can see more confluence. As you can see here, this area has even more confluence than $25,000, right? Many, right? A lot. So as long as Bitcoin is about 27,000, I am bullish. Yes. To the moon? No. I mean, it depends, right? If technically speaking, if you see Bitcoin breaking this area, yeah, the next area of confluence, and yes, people will start calling for the bull market, is gonna be this area. The next technical area I was looking for is around $40,000, $44,000. No more than that. No more than that. Okay. So level by level. So what I'm going to do here, in my case, I am in short term, I am gonna short in short term because I can see a setup. Second, it's sideways, it's like ping pong, okay? Buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. Basic rules: never go long in the resistance, never go short in the support. So what is this? Is support. Oh, but it's gonna break up. Who knows? Well, if you have superpowers and you can see the future, go long and good luck. But don't ask me because I will not do it, right? So basic rules here: no thank you, no thank you, right? So one thing I want to show you is actually very, very interesting here is a 12-hour chart. Let me show you here, 12-hour chart. And we were forming here various variance here. Bitcoin was forming various variance here, I think 2 days ago. But you want to see something like this. You want to see something like this. Is a good example what we want to see for Bitcoin in 1-day chart. If we see something like this, let me explain. The hill, this hill, because we will see a hill here, is higher than this one, right? So it's invalidating the various divergence. You want to see something like this in 1-day chart. So right now, no. As you can see here, there is no, that hill is actually low, is not bigger than this one. It's forming. Usually when in weekends, Bitcoin likes to stay using sideways. So that's my concern, because now, I don't know in your country, but here in Japan is Friday night. So maybe for you it depends. In America, maybe it's in the morning, Friday in the morning. So you want to see Bitcoin pumping today more. That's the point. Okay? That's the point. But if you ask me right now, this is not a financial advisor. In the short term, in the short term is to the downside. Okay? And I can tell you right now, This is like not a very how can I say this, popular opinion, because you see YouTube right now, oh, everything is green, Bitcoin will hit 1,500,000 $500,000, sorry, whatever. But this, my friend, honestly, I want to be wrong. Honestly, I want to see Bitcoin breaking this level and $40,000. I'm going to be very happy, because I want to say to you, you know what, I was wrong. I'm very happy. You know why? Because it doesn't matter if I am wrong. I am making profits. Yeah. But for me, right? For me, is this is gonna be just a bull trap, same as this one and same as this one. And the biggest reason is because the volume. That's it. Okay. So based on the probabilities, I am still bullish. Yes, I am looking for. You will see a pullback at this pullback, and this pullback, you wanna see Bitcoin holding the one-day chart the rest of the year, November and December. You wanna see Bitcoin in sideways here, holding here for maybe November, December, and here we will see accumulation and a breakout finally to the upside. Honestly, because I don't see the volume like before, I don't see the volume. Yeah. That's something I think is not gonna happen. If we see that breakout, it's gonna be a fake out actually. Let me show you this. This is the volume inside the chart, right? So testing right now the MA55 in volume. That is not something I wanna see, honestly. Okay, so not now, not today, but maybe if you see this weekend, maybe Monday, yeah, Monday next week, if you see Bitcoin in sideways here, and I can see maybe in Sunday, in 2 days, you will see something, some signals, right? Some sell signals forming. If you see the better divergence in one day chart, this is gonna be to the downside. And it's not gonna be enough. It's actually Bitcoin will break this area, all this area, and you will see Bitcoin finally breaking down. And classic technical traders, they will say, you know what? It's because we have head and shoulders pattern, right? In my case, I don't care. I don't follow patterns. Okay. Now there is one more thing I want to show you. Is the big WAP. Is the big WAP. And this big WAP has been a very strong resistance since 2021. Let me show you this big WAP. It's very interesting what is happening right now with Bitcoin. Let me show you here. Yeah. This big WAP is the volume, right? Reflected in the price. Every time when Bitcoin tested here from 20K, that's the big WAP and crash. And it's found in, as you can see here, we use the pivot of the chart MA55. The target is MA55, right? And after that, the big WAP again, and the target MA55. And after now, again, the big WAP, yeah? But let me show you something very interesting, yeah? Usually I don't show this kind of technical analysis because it's something I just keep with me, because it's more, big WAP is a little bit more, it's more difficult to trade because it's more about price action, yeah? In this channel, I am showing you many times technical analysis based on indicators and swing trading. Big WAP is more for the scalping and more reactive. You have to understand very well. You have to understand better how market price action. Yeah, that's the point. Because, but it's more difficult. In my case, it took me like many years to get familiar with just price action. So one thing I want to show you is very, very, very important here. And let me show you. I'm gonna add the big WAP again. And this is very important because I think Bitcoin is not gonna break TDK right now. But now we will have a very interesting setup here for the rest of the year. Yeah, let me show you here. Yeah, and it's this one. As you can see here, Bitcoin resistance VWAP, support MA55, resistance VWAP. Yeah, and now again, right? But you see the distance between MA55 and the VWAP is, well, is smaller, right? So what is going to happen in some point, this thing is going to do something like this. So the price, you see, for example, Bitcoin breaking down right now or this weekend, is going to enter again in this area again, right? So we could see maybe something like this, sideways, and get ready here, because if I'm right with this, is this a weekly chart, almost weekly chart, FIDA chart? The breakdown or breakout breakdown or recap is gonna be extremely, it's gonna be very good. Doesn't matter which direction, because I'm gonna short, I'm gonna go long, whatever, but it's gonna be very strong. Why? Because I'm talking about 5-day chart, you see? 5-day chart. So, and also let me show you something. I am very excited about this. Why? Because we have in volatility in weekly chart, we have volatilities in blue. If you are new in this live stream, this indicator is very simple. When the volatility is red, the price is expanding. When you see Bitcoin just like a crazy, right? Just moving $1,000, $2,000 every day, right? Very, 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 very crazy, very unstable. When you see the volatility blue, is when Bitcoin is just dead. It's not moving at all. And always, I said, you as a trader, the best moment to enter in the markets is when you see low volatility. Yeah. Newbies, retailers, I am retailer as well, right? But people without experience, they have this tendency to buy in the markets when they see a green candle, right? My job as a trader, I don't want to buy in a green candle. I don't want to sell in a red candle. I want to buy for example, here when the market is not moving, when people, they don't care, because my job as a trader is trying to anticipate that move. Yeah. So now Twitter, all the people in social media, they are buying maybe many here because you know why? To the moon, right? 1 million, right? I know. That's the feeling. Since 2015, I saw always, it's like watching the same movie. Yeah. How many movies we have of Matrix? I don't know. 4? Well, it's the same thing here. It's like watching every time the same thing. People, they see a green candle to the moon, 1 million, and they get wrecked, right? And Bitcoin crash. Oh my God, the pandemic. Oh my God, the whatever, any excuse is going to zero, right? So you are thinking, you are feeling that you right now, you feel like, oh my God, I have to buy because I'm missing something. Solana is pumping. Oh my God, Cardano. Oh my God, the next bull market, right? If you have this problem, careful, because life is gonna teach you something, a good lesson, and this lesson is gonna be very expensive for you, very expensive. Yeah, maybe it will take years for you to recover. You are not careful with this. Okay, risk management is the most, and you are the most dangerous enemy of your wallet, because who is just buying and selling? How many times you buy and sell, and close your position because you're not sure? In the process, well, you lost a lot of money. So that's why it's better you have to control your emotions and don't get too emotional when you see something like this. Okay? It's extremely important. Let's talk about the facts. Is bullish? Yes. We are gonna have a buy signal? Yes. Resistance right now? Yes. Buy? No thank you. No thank you. One of the rules of my system, and actually many traders will tell you the same, never buy the resistance. Never go long in the resistance. So if you wanna buy after the pullback, right? If Bitcoin just is pumping like this, don't buy here. No, wait for the pullback again. Even if you have to wait 1 month, wait for the pullback. And after the pullback, yes, continuation. And after that, yes, that's the way how you have to trade. Not like go long on 5-minute chart, just on 50x, trying to make money very fast. Because if you do it, maybe you can do it. Yes, some traders, they do that, but well. So right now, I am in short position at $30,000 right now. Right now, at this moment, I am exactly at $30,000, $76 I am at short in my small account, exactly here. I am in short here. I am in profit here. Good. Now, my target for 4-hour chart, because this move, you will see the better divergence forming. The target is going to be the MA55 in 4-hour chart, because we have this better divergence in 4-hour chart. So follow the trend, and the trend is your friend. Yes. And it's going to be like this. Okay. I am not calling for a crash. Not yet. I want to see Bitcoin forming the better divergence in 1-day chart, and I want to see confirmation. But don't forget about this. This is In higher time frames, it's just sideways, okay? Sideways, not an uptrend, it's sideways, okay? Okay, so now let's continue. I'm gonna continue with the USD dominance. Remember, USD dominance is a contrarian indicator of Bitcoin. Why? Because 75% or 80% of the people, they are using our exchanges, right? They are using USDT for buying, right? Now, let me show you here. We have exactly the same thing. Well, this is not like bullish variance. Technically speaking, is not. But, well, no, let me see. It's like a double bottom. Let me see on the chart if I can see something interesting. Okay, yeah, good. So, as you can see here, let me guess. USD dominance found USD dominance found support around this area. Let me guess, it's because maybe it's the MI55 there, around there, something like that. So we will see a buy signal maybe the next weekend. So careful here. You're very bullish for Bitcoin. I know maybe my opinion is not very popular like 2021. Yeah, I remember people call me crazy as usual, right? And here, well, okay. Now, remember what is this? USD dominance is the contrarian indicator of Bitcoin, right? So if this thing is bullish, Bitcoin is gonna be bearish, right? If this thing is bearish, Bitcoin is gonna be bullish. So technically speaking, right now, it's an uptrend, yes, right? And it's in sideways, yes. You can say it's consolidation, potentially, yes. Now let's talk about facts with the chart. I'm a system of trading. And I'm gonna show you something I wanna see, something like if this chart is real, if this chart is real, you know what is this? Potentially Bitcoin has a good chance to break $30,000. But for if I wanna see something like that, I wanna see USD dominance breaking the MI55 in weekly chart. So this is contracting, right? Sideways here, sideways. In some point, maybe this week, who knows, right? But in some point, this is gonna break very soon. Maybe this month, maybe next month. So get ready. If you are looking for a massive move, maybe potentially holding 2-3 months in long position, right, or short, whatever, this is the time. This is the time. The time is coming here, okay? In weekly chart. I'm not talking about one-day chart. This is the time where we can make actually very good profits. So let me show you here. Technically speaking, we have various divergence here. Yeah, we will see the confirmation this week. Yeah, from this point and this point. And we have from this point and this point, as you can see here. If we see Bitcoin holding, even better, breaking TDK, we will see the sell signal here in the dollar. So what it's going to tell me? Well, the direction is going to be to the downside. And that is they are very good news. But we want to see levels. I want to see Bitcoin breaking TDK. I want to see USD dominance breaking 7.28 cents. And after the close, yes, I'm going to start looking for 40K, whatever. Okay. So I think the time is coming where we will see a break. It could be Bitcoin, it could be USD dominance based on the probabilities. Honestly, I mean, my preference, I want to see Bitcoin bullish. Honestly, I want to see Bitcoin. I want to see Bitcoin doing something very interesting. I want to see Christmas, right? I want to be happy. Yeah, I want you all to be happy, right? In my case, I don't care because I can go short, I can go long, it's fine, right? But yeah, we want to see Bitcoin at 40K maybe by the end of the year. Who knows why? Maybe yes. So the question is, technically speaking, Bitcoin cannot break $27,000. Any close below $27,000 this is going to be a massive fake out, and you will see Bitcoin breaking down very, very strong actually in weekly chart. So right now, Bitcoin is going. We will see the better divergence actually maybe in the next 24 hours. Maybe today we will see everything red. Today. So in the short term, sorry, what happened? Okay, in the short term, the trend is your friend, right? So for our chart, you see now we have the better variance, right? You see a pullback here, continuation to the upside, okay? In 4-hour chart. In 1-day chart, no thank you, no thank you, right? This is the resistance, no thanks, okay? Remember, timing is very, very important. 4-hour chart, I'm telling you right now, is for maximum 24 hours, maximum 48, maximum, right? And 1-day chart is for 10 days. Yeah. So you don't want to buy here and hold 10 days in resistance, because if Bitcoin is bullish, very bullish, you will get wrecked, because maybe if Bitcoin breaks this area, if Bitcoin breaks all this area, you will see 40K. Yeah. So that's why we have to be careful here, especially if you are right now in FOMO. Okay. So now let's talk about the SP 500. I'm going to talk about the stock market and also the dollar, because the dollar is bullish. So that is something we have to study today. Okay, so let's talk about the USD dominance here. Sorry, the SP 500. Okay, so in weekly chart is to the downside. Yes, testing the 55 as expected. Yeah, I hate that word. Okay, so I said like 2 months ago, this is gonna be like this, right? I remember even some people in my community, they said, no, new highs, new ATA. No, and I said, no, my friend, no, this is like this. Yeah, that's it. Why? Well, I have a system of trading. I follow this system of trading. Even if I want to see new ATA, well, as I said before, is one thing is what I believe, what I want. Another thing is reality. Okay, so if the MA55 breaks, you will see actually in the long term, in the very long term, you will see again to the test to 3,700 in the very long term. Right? Why? Let me show you why. This chart is very concerning for 2024, and look at this wonderful sell signal forming in monthly chart. So the last hope for the SP 500 is 4,100. Any close below this area, my friend, any close below this area, you will see another test to the MA55 around 3,700. But because it's monthly, it's going to take maybe in the Q1 of 2024. So that's why when I see the SP 500 not very bullish, right? For me, it's very hard to think like Bitcoin will hit 1 million, right? That's the point, because all the macro timeframes in the monthly, especially you want to invest. As I said before, I am not financial advisor, but you are investing, right? Because you are working, maybe you don't have time to see the charts. You can do this full time. Well, the next big drop, potentially, we will see that very soon, maybe in the next 3-4 months. Yeah. Now, let me show you this. Now we have here, in the monthly is one thing, right? I'm talking about 6 months, 1 year. Now let's talk about the weekly chart, the next 3 months. Remember, periods are very important. Timing is very important. So here in the weekly chart, the momentum is still to the downside. Potential break, yes. Why? Because weekly volatility is expanding. So this move is strong. The volatility is expanding and it's to the downside. It's still to the downside. Okay. So if next week or something happens, you see this SP500 closing below this key level around 4,200, yes, we will see continuation to the downside, and it's going to be very nasty, very, and this setup is something could destroy all the bullish momentum you see right now for Bitcoin. Okay, the problem with Bitcoin is since 2020, I think, the correlationship with the stock market is stronger. That's why, in my personal opinion, what happened to Bitcoin in 2018 was the worst thing could happen to Bitcoin. What? When CME launched the Bitcoin futures. That's the worst day for me, because allowing institutions to come to the market, well, finally you see Bitcoin is following the stock market, and that was not the original idea, I think, right? But well, that is not technical analysis, just another thing. So let me show you in one day chart. In one day chart, we have a sell signal here. That's my concern. Timing is very important here. So this is gonna be just in sideways, right? And potential breakdown. Careful here with the SP500, because there is a good chance SP500 could break this area, and you will see actually a very nasty price action. And if you see that, Bitcoin will drop very hard. Okay, so that's why, my God, I feel like I can smell a bull trap. I can smell it. I don't know. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with the Nasdaq, because the Nasdaq as well is a request, right? Someone asked me about the Nasdaq. And let me show you the QQQ, the Nasdaq here. Same as P500. Be careful. Actually, this one is more obvious. You see, sell signal is about to fire here in the support, right? So the worst scenario or the best scenario for here is just sideways here for 10 days and potential breakdown. Okay. So let me see the weekly chart. Weekly, yeah, potential breakdown on 3041. That is the level I want to start looking for around this area. Let me see the monthly. The monthly, I am watching the monthly right now very often because the year is almost, I mean, just 3 months left, right? So the monthly, I think we will see the Q1, Q2 of 2024 is not gonna be something you are expecting. Many people right now, they are looking for the halving and they are looking for Bitcoin, right? The bull market and these kind of things. But something is different if we compare 2015 and 2023 is in 2015 Bitcoin didn't follow the stock market, and right now there is a very strong relationship. Of course we will see a very nice hype. I am looking for, of course, a nice rally for Bitcoin in the long term, but my concern right now is the stock market. The stock market, you want to see the Nasdaq respecting and not closing below 357.60, around there. If you see the close there, that is going to open the door to see the Nasdaq testing again the MA55, same as the SP500. And I'm going to show you an example, right? Why I am not very bullish in the long term, right? In the long term for the stock market. For example, you see, for example, Netflix here. Netflix, very nice trade. One of the best setups actually I did last year. But you can see here, it's just about timing. This thing is just wasting time here. Testing the MA55 here, but the timing is almost over. Yeah, it's almost over. You want to see this thing maybe 3-4 months holding this area, and yes, potential continuation, but the problem is the time in the monthly. If we see also Tesla, Amazon, all of them, they are looking almost the same. Let me show you here. For example, Amazon, you see, is crossing the zero line here in curve, right? Maybe you are familiar with my system of trading. This is the first warning. Like, you don't see new ATA right now. I mean, 3 months. You want to see something like this, right? Very bullish, breaking resistance because there is no time, and that's my problem here. You can study, I mean, like the major charts. I mean, for example, Nvidia, right? Nvidia this year was, I mean, amazing, right? Actually, some people I know they did very well. Let me show you this. Yeah, massive rally here, and now we have 1, 2, 3 strikes of better divergence, right, in the monthly. So this thing looks like in the long term is gonna, we will see correction around 330 around there. So the thing is, like, look at this. This looking like it's gonna break down. I could be wrong, yes, but right now Nvidia must hold maybe at least 2 months to reset the curve, because you want to see something like this, right? But this is gonna take time, maybe around 2 months or 3, maybe next year. Yeah. So that's why this time I decided not to buy in the long term. Right? So now let's continue. I'm gonna continue with Dixie, the dollar, because what is doing is like, I hate when I'm right. Seriously. Because when I'm right and everything crash and I didn't go short, for example. Here, for example, here we have weekly chart. I said this is bullish, careful here. This is bullish, still bullish. Yeah, ADX is positive here. There is no slope here. It's to the moon, this thing. And also my major concern, I mean, even more important than the SP500 and the Nasdaq, for me, right? This is the most important chart. The most important chart right now here is the Dixie dollar. We will see a buy signal very soon in the monthly, and that at least I'm expecting to see $110-112 around here, potentially maybe not new highs, but at least enough pain to see the SP500 on all the market dropping here. Okay, so my major concern right now here is the dollar. The dollar is strong in the monthly. Maybe you cannot see it right now today because it's gonna have Is 1 year, is monthly, right? Minimum 6 months. Maybe the Q2, Q1 of 2024 is when we will see something like this. But that's my job as a trader. My job as a trader is anticipating the moves and anticipating all these kind of potential scenarios, right? That's my job as a trader. So because I said these kind of things, I didn't feel very comfortable buying Bitcoin at $26,000 for holding, right? Holding. That is the point, for holding. Now, let's continue. I'm going to continue with some altcoins, for example, Cardano. Bitcoin is bullish, right? Yet to the moon. And why Cardano is not moving? Why? Why altcoins, they are not moving? Why? Serious question, why altcoins, they are not moving usually when Bitcoin is very bullish? I mean, have you seen this before? Why the stock, why DOT is making new lows? Yeah. Why Tesla, right, is making new lows? Why? The question is, if this is a bull market, you wanna see all the pairs, all the cryptocurrencies following Bitcoin to the moon. People are excited. People want to make money, you know, and that's my concern. In 2017, I was there. 2019, I was there. 2021, I was there. And there are some patterns. When you see them, is when you finally see, oh, okay, it's familiar. One of my targets hit after 1 year for BTC dominance. If you were here, maybe you were here a long time ago, and I said, I am looking for maybe in the next 6 months and 1 year, around 50-55% of Bitcoin dominance. What is going to happen? Well, Bitcoin season, right? Bitcoin season. So let me show you this. You see, finally we are here after almost 1 year. When I said this, it was here around here. In the long term, I was looking for the monthly, I think. Yeah, as you can see here, ME55 in the monthly. So what is this? The general rule is very simple. If you want to buy altcoins, you want to buy when Bitcoin dominance is in a very strong resistance, is here. When you see Bitcoin dominance around 60-70% again, well, maybe potentially that is going to be the next major opportunity to buy altcoins in the long term. If you study the charts, right? You study the charts, not the fundamentals, sorry. Most of the altcoins are garbage. If you see here the period, for example, here 2020, 2021, remember? The crash, the pandemic, whatever. Here, Bitcoin was testing resistance in this area, right? That's why I was very bullish in altcoins. And when I saw Bitcoin bullish as well, I bought altcoins as well. Not like a lot, of course not. But look at this. Beautiful, right? And now this is bouncing here. And now we're in a halfway here, around 56, 55. Yes. Potentially a break, maybe yes. And you want to buy altcoins, at least in my case, right? I'm going to start buying altcoins a lot, like before, like 2021, when I see Bitcoin dominance around 65-70% again, not now. Okay guys, now Bitcoin is getting rejected by 30K. I'm very happy. I'm making money, some profits, very good. Okay, it's a little bit. I am here in this week. In this week, my target is gonna be around $29,000 around there, something like this. Let's see. Who knows? Maybe I'm lucky and Bitcoin breaks right now. Sometimes in 2021 that happened to me like a couple of times. I said, in the next 10 days, I'm looking for this target, right? And after 2 days, Bitcoin crash. So, okay, I was right. I was hoping maybe we will see more. I will have to wait more time. But I don't know. Sometimes Bitcoin, when it's really, really, really moving, just in 1 day or 2 days, you will see Bitcoin moving like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 in just in 1 day. I saw in just in 1 day Bitcoin moving $10,000. No, 2 times actually. I saw it. One, it was in 2019 from $10,000, no, 14K. I wasn't short there and crashed all the way down to 9,700 around there. And in 2021 was the best. Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, I remember that time when I had just 3 subscribers in my channel. Look at that. Very good. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm making profits right now. I'm very happy. Very, very, very happy. And you ask me, oh, why did you enter here? Because we don't have a sell signal here. It's because we are in sideways, right? I said before, this is sideways, right? So you trade a little bit different. You have to learn how to trade about when it's in sideways here. You have the resistance and you have the support. You wait for the indicator to tell you, yes, you can do it as well, but maybe your position will not be the best. So in this case, when I see this kind of setups, I am a little bit more aggressive. I try to anticipate, of course, the move, of course, with risk management. Always I do something like this. For example, I am here right now. Yeah. Sorry, this is for long position. Let me do that for shorts, and I'm gonna do it in 1 hour chart. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if I knew this chart is like this, right? I said, okay, I know around $30,000, 200, 300 is around that area of resistance. Of course, we can use also a volume profile. You wanna get some help, you can do the volume profile. Let me show you here in one day chart. Let me show you here. You see, you have here the top of the volume here is at $3,400. So you can say, okay, this area is your resistance. All this area is your resistance. So here, well, you will see potentially what a rejection, right? The first one was this one. Let me show you here. You see, you can see better right now here. You see, this one, and the second one is this one. Okay. So what I did right now is, well, I know this is sideways. I am not looking for a breakout right now, so I'm gonna start looking for shorts. So hit the volume profile, and I set my target above the next bar of the volume profile. Around the stop loss is around 1.21%, around $3,640, and my target is gonna be the 4 hour chart, because this trade is in 4 hour chart. So the risk and reward of this, let me show you, is this around here, and the MA55 in 4 hour chart right now is gonna be around 6%, 7%. So it's gonna be a very good risk and reward actually if I do it right. So if you wanna trade in using 1 hour chart, the target should be around $29,000, around this area. So you know what will be very happy, it will be very funny, is if we see something like this. It's gonna be very amazing actually. Something like this. Imagine this next week, a big red candle like this, right? Breaking down everything. It will be awesome. Why? For me, because it's I want to buy Bitcoin at 20K again. I want to buy Bitcoin at 17K. I don't want to buy Bitcoin at 30K, honestly. I am not interested. I will trade Bitcoin, yes, any price, doesn't matter. I remember some people, they bought Bitcoin at 60K. Oh, 65. Why? It's because it will hit 500, right? Oh, yeah. Good luck. Yeah. So I think that's it. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Let me see the comments. I am in the church of praying. Stephen Solomon. Yeah. Oh, it's working. It's bullish right now. Yeah, very good. Looks like head and shoulder. Yeah, I told you, like classic technical trading traders would say these are head and shoulders here. Honestly, I don't trade trades. I don't trade patterns, sorry. If you're interested why I am not trading patterns, you can read my blog. I talk about it in a very, very simple way of saying how I see the markets. Is very simple. Every candle, every move you see here is the result of sentiment, right? Of emotions of many people in the world, right? In this case, for Bitcoin. So if market makers, they know that, for example, this pattern is legend for me. Is legend because it's the best example why you shouldn't do it. Why you shouldn't do it? Because even traders, even some of them, like actually for me, they were not that bad. I'm not saying I am the best, right? Of course not, because I take a lot. Of course, I got wrecked many times in the past. But many traders, they were calling for this. I remember very well. I think you saw many traders. Now they forget. Even maybe some of them, they deleted the video, right? But here, many YouTubers and traders, continuation, you see. And the next target is gonna be what I remember, right? Like, let me see, what is the target? This is like 100%. So it's around 150k around here, 150k around here, something like this. Yeah, something like this. And I said, no, I am in short. I am in short, and this is like this. This is like this, like this. This is like this. Because it's weekly chart, first target 30k, second target 20k, and the last target 14k. That actually you can watch my videos, even in YouTube channel. You can see my prediction of Bitcoin for this year. My last target honestly didn't hit, not yet. Yeah, maybe the monthly is gonna help me, but my last target was around 14k. Fair enough, Bitcoin hit 15k. Fair enough, right? I failed. Okay, $1,000. Okay, never mind. The thing here is like people here when they follow patterns. You know what? This is buy here because to the moon, right? Breakout, continuation, and after that, what happened? You know very well, right? I was in short, very happy. 4 months short in Bitcoin. One position here, and I closed 50% here, and I opened another short position around here, and after that, I closed all my position around here. Yeah, around 6 months in short. It was so good. I remember in that time, right, like in my group, in my community, where you know what, another short opportunity. I was getting tired about just shorting Bitcoin. Yeah. So the thing here is like that's why I don't use patterns, because first of all, I think they are very easy. When this one is very obvious, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin actually breaks this pattern, because many traders, they want to do that. They want, you know what, head and shoulders is gonna be to the downside, right? So I saw many times like actually it's breaking more, right? Breaking, invalidating the pattern, and people get wrecked. That's why I don't do it. I don't do it. For me, in my system of trading is timing, momentum, and volume. Yeah, of course, price action as well. All combined. If you combine, it doesn't matter what kind of indicator you have here, but if you keep in mind this, especially timing, is when you will get a very good results. And also you have to understand something. You can learn my system of trading, you can learn any system of trading, but if you cannot handle your emotions, if you are too emotional, or your life is very stressful, you don't trade. Don't trade. It's not for you. You have to solve your life first. You have to build like discipline. You have to be very, 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 very disciplined in your life. And after that, you can do this. Yeah? Because if your life is a mess, this thing is going to be a mess for you. Because this thing is the only job, at least in my opinion, right? Because a job, right? For me, you cannot have stress. I know in society it's like, no, you must be able to handle stress. These kind of things, especially in trading, I really believe like you must actually master. You can do it, your emotions. Okay, that is the best thing. The best advice I can tell you is master your emotions. Don't follow people. Don't follow the masses. Right. Try to control that kind of emotions. And not just only for trading, all your life. And believe me, your life is going to be much better. So, recap for Bitcoin, 4-hour chart, as I said before, 1 hour before, I said Bitcoin is to the downside in short term, right? In short term, nothing happened here yet. Nothing happened. What I'm going to do here is risk management. I am here. I'm very lucky. No, I'm not lucky. This is something I do, right? But I am here in short. Okay, good. So I am in short here. So what I'm going to do is my setup is like this. Okay, very nice setup, around 5%, 6% maybe drop, or something like that. My stop loss is around $3,600. Right now I am in profit. So what I'm going to do is just move my stop loss up a little bit around my entry point. So the worst thing could happen to me is just I have to pay the fees in the exchange. That's it. Okay? That's it. My target is like this. and I will keep it like that because I wanted to. I want to anticipate this move. Better divergence on 4-hour chart, as you can see here, from this point and this point, and the target always is gonna be the MA55. In this case, it's very far away actually, so actually the correction could be significant. Careful here. So it's around $28,700, 600 here. And when I see this, is the time to see the next time frame, 1-day chart. Because if I'm right with this and you see Bitcoin around this area, potentially we will see the better divergence I was telling you in the beginning of this live stream. Okay, so if I see this, what is my plan? I will just keep my short open, right? And that's the way how a potential short-term trade is gonna be. It could be, right, the trigger for actually a trade like it could play in higher time frames. So someone asked me actually last week, and I promised to this guy to answer here. What kind of method I can use? Because you talk about timing, 4-hour, 12-hour, 1-day chart. First of all, go to my description, and you will find a playlist. And watch all my videos there. You want to learn my seasonal trading, at least to get the big picture, right? Second thing here, go to my blog and learn about psychology of trading, or you can buy there are some books about psychology of money. You can read about them. But in my blog, I am more I really like to talk about more how I am handling my emotions about trading in my life, and what kind of things for me is working. And also, the next thing is, if you want to learn this system of trading, you must get familiar with not just technical yourself. You must really know yourself very well. Because, for example, right now, just because I said, I'm short, if you open a short position right now, well, maybe you're right. Maybe if I'm right with this, Bitcoin could just drop more. Yes, actually, yes. But technically speaking, there is no confirmation, not yet. So I just strongly suggest to you, if you want to learn my system of trading, you have to be very strict. So wait for this, wait for the signal here, right? Wait for the signal here, yeah? And after that, yes, you can play like more safe, okay? When you get experience, in my case, I have 10 years of experience doing this, losing money, right? I have 10 years of losing money. I don't care. I mean, in my case, I trust a little bit more also in my judgment. Like if I know this is more about price action, right? If I know this is sideways, right? I mean, Bitcoin is playing ping pong, right? In the long term, where this is the top and this is the bottom, right? This is the bottom. I know here there is a very good chance for a good short again. I did it here, I did it here, I did it here. I said for almost 1 month to all the guys in my community, no longs, just short. And after that happened, right? We have to wait almost like 2-3 weeks, something like that. But that's the same thing. So if you want to become a very good trader, you have to learn how to follow rules. Do you know the movie John Wick? Well, he broke all the rules, right? But the point is, like, you have to follow rules, okay? You have to follow rules. That's why if you see your house is, I mean, it's your choice, right? But at least in my way of thinking, you see your house is a mess, right? Or you are fat and these kind of things. Maybe you are not very disciplined. You go to the gym, lose weight, clean your place, organize your life, your work, your family, whatever. And when you see finally everything is in order, you will have peace. And that peace is going to give you something very good. What? You can enter to the markets and you will not be worried about anything. Of course, maybe you will lose money, but you have to understand it's a process. It's a process. Risk management is very, very, very important. If you enter to the market and you don't have a plan, you don't have a stop loss, you don't have a potential profit target, at least in your mind, you don't have a setup. You are just gambling, okay? So maybe you can buy Shiba Inu, maybe, who knows? Or follow Elon Musk, maybe he could do something, right? He's gonna post something, new meme coin, right? Something like that. The thing here in this channel, I wanna share with you. Someone asked me something very important. What I'm doing this? Why? Because trading in real life is so lonely. Trading. Think about your life. How many people you can talk about cryptocurrencies? How many people you can talk about money? I really believe like maybe just less than 1% in your life. If you say something like that, people will think you are a gambler. Maybe you don't have goals or something like that. They cannot understand, because something you must understand. Like mostly all the people, they don't know anything about money. Yeah. So that's why I decided to open this channel, because I realized I wanted to talk with someone about this sometimes. And I like sharing. My. Of course, I am not the best. I will never be. Always is gonna be someone better than me. But something I feel like is missing on all YouTube, all social media, is technical analysis. Like is not based on all the emotions. Because if you see all the videos, all the YouTubers, they say, it's because the SEC, it's because the pandemic, it's because Elon Musk, it's because the what? The whatever, right? If you see here, you can watch for all my live streams. I don't follow news. I don't care. So how you can explain? Actually, I am good. Actually, I think like I'm decent doing this. Quite good sometimes. How I can have a system of trading like actually is working, but I am not watching news. I am not following triangles, rectangles, falling wage and that kind of things. And the reason is very simple. You know, 90% of the traders, they failed, and they learn always the same way of trading. For example, Euler theory, RSI, MACD, right? Follow the news, join to many Discord groups, follow signals. All of them, they repeat exactly the same thing, because just a few amount of people, they can make money with that. So that's why I decided to do something else. Yeah, and this advice is from my mentor. Yeah. When we see the chart, we have to find potential moves based on the probabilities. Know what I believe, know what I hope, know what I see on social media. Nothing. Based on the probabilities. Okay. So that is my message for you, my friend. And if you ask me why I'm doing this, it's because of that. Because I can see on YouTube, like honestly, you know someone else like actually is doing just technical analysis and is not talking about that kind of things. Many YouTubers, they do it. Why? Because they want to get views. They want to sell courses. They want to sell you the next trading course. You will get freedom and you will be rich and millionaire, that kind of shit. Let me tell you something. Trading is like another job. It's like how many years you have to study to become an engineer or doctor or lawyer. It's the same thing in trading. Yeah. That's why right now you are in FOMO, because I got how many? 80 messages today. People asking me, hey, should I buy Bitcoin when it's at 30K? And I have just less than one. I have 996 subscribers. I lost 4 subscribers in 2 weeks. And I got like 70 messages asking me for that. So it's good and bad. Good because it's going to be easy for us to make money. Because imagine, right? If all the people, they learn and they are smarter, it's going to be difficult for us to make money, right, in the markets. But at the same time, it's very sad, right? Because in the last bull market, I saw people losing everything. So careful. Yep. Yeah, thank you. And my short is $3,000, 76 around here. Short term. Let's see. Around here, my target is around here. Here is my short around this line. Looking for $29,000 in the short term, next 24 hours. I am looking for that. Better divergence here. As you can see here, we have a very strong better divergence in curve and also BB. Remember, the strongest setup I have in my seasonal trading is when you see curve, your friend number 1 and your friend number 2 in the same page. When you see them in the same page, especially in 1-day chart, and believe me, in weekly chart, at least even right now, I don't have any fake signals in weekly chart. It's very strong actually. The thing here is like when you see the same setup in curve and also OBB, there is a very good chance you will see eventually this pullback. So it doesn't matter if I gotta stop it. I don't care because I protected my entry. Remember, risk management is the most important thing. Yeah, people, they are thinking just how much money I can make with trading. I just don't suggest try to change your mindset and the way you are thinking, and instead of thinking how much money you are gonna make, is how I can lose less. Minimize your losses. You work more in how you can minimize your losses. Believe me, it doesn't matter if you are a terrible trader. I mean, you lose many times. For example, you lost 10 times and you lost each trade maybe $50. You lost in total $500, right? But you execute 1 or 2 trades like $1,000, $2,000, you are going to be in green. You see? So how is possible this guy has many losses and just 3 or 4 wins and is making money? Why? Risk management. You see? Risk management. But the problem is like many people, no, I want to make money. I want to make money. Instead of how I can use this money, take care of this money, protect my capital, lose the minimum. And well, even if I am not making a lot of money with, profits, as long as my profits are more than my losses, I'm fine. Yeah. So, well, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you so much. I'm trying to be more consistent with my live streams. Sorry, I've been busy this year, but originally was 3 times per week. The problem here is like 3 times per week, Bitcoin is not moving. Seriously, it's not moving. Many times I was just repeating myself all time. That's why I decided to do it 2 times per week, Monday and Friday. But actually, a good point. Someone, member of my community, said, "You know what? Friday, I think is not good. Why? Because you have a live stream on Friday and also Monday. Weekend usually doesn't. We don't see anything. So it could be better if I have 2 live streams, but in the middle of the week. For example, Tuesday and Thursday, for example, right? Or Wednesday, right? Something like that in the middle of the week when actually we can see more action, right? So let me think about it because I want to be more consistent with this, and also I want to publish more shorts. Well, I think that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Good luck with your trades, and please take it easy.